I won't take much time. This will be a very, very quick message. Especially this is for the young people. Okay? So read for me Genesis chapter 4, verse 6 and 7. Can somebody read Genesis chapter 4, verse 6 and 7? Yeah, so in English, can somebody read that? Yeah, so there's just one sentence in this that stuck with me in my mind. And it's been there not just now or not when I was preparing for this message, but this has been there in my mind for a very long time. And it is this sentence: if you do well, will you not be accepted? Okay, so that is a question that God asks Cain. So Cain is angry. He has still not murdered his brother. He's angry with God. He's angry with his brother Abel. He's very dejected. He's very discouraged. And God is speaking to him and is asking a very simple question. If you do right, will you not be accepted? Which means if you do wrong, that is the problem. Okay, if you do right, God has no partiality, you will definitely be accepted. So Cain had a choice, and the choice was to whether do the right thing or not, and he made the wrong choice. And that was the problem. Now, let's read one more verse. Psalms 127 verse 1. So the first part, unless the Lord builds a house, though who build it labor in vain. So the Lord does certain work. The Lord builds. Okay, so the Lord builds certain things in our life. So one thing that I want to emphasize to the young people is this. Cain had a choice and he made the wrong choice. And God asked him a question: if you do right, won't you be accepted? Every choice that you get in your life, whether big or small, when you make the right choice, you are putting a foundation on which God will build, or God will build something in your life. Okay, every choice, whether big or small. So what happens when you look around over here? If you remember, this used to be an open ground. Okay, but then the constructors came in and they started building the houses. Now it looks nicer. But when they started building, what was the first thing they did? They built a foundation. Now, building the foundation is not a pretty thing, okay? It is digging. They will dig the earth. They will make a big hole. They will remove a lot of dirt. That whole area will look very messy. There will be mounds of rubbish everywhere, okay? But that is the process of building a foundation. When you make right choices in your life, you will have some problems. Okay? You must be prepared to face some problems. That's the Lord allowing certain things to be dug out of your life. So making right choices consistently will lay a foundation in your life. And after some time, you will see that the Lord has built something. You will receive prophetic promises that the Lord will build something very great. Your Lord will make you something very great. So when you look at a building, the building is supposed to go up. But when you look at the building of a foundation, the foundation is going down. It's the total opposite direction of what you are expecting. You are thinking God will do something great and something really bad is happening in my life. Okay, so the building the foundation means going down, going deep, and it will look like as if God is going in a totally opposite direction. But that is the process of building a foundation. When the foundations are laid, after in its due time, God will start building something beautiful. So for every day of your life, you must remember this sentence which God asked Cain. If you do right, won't you be accepted? It's very important to do the right thing in every single matter, whether it's how you talk with your friend, whether what jokes you laugh at, what magazines, what comics, or what books you read, what things you watch on TV or on YouTube. Every single choice matters. Everything that you do matters, and all of this thing will bring its effect much later in life. So if you make the right choice, you will build a foundation on which God will build something beautiful. Or if you don't make the right choice, for now it will be okay, but you are building a foundation on something terrible that will happen, or something terrible or bad will be built. So the choice always lies with you. God always gives you the choice. What do you want? Do you want life, or do you don't want it? Okay, we always have to make the right choice. All right? So with that point, I would like to conclude my message. God bless you.
Thank you, Ron.